The United States has launched one of its most extensive military deployments in West Asia in years, positioning forces across the Red Sea, Persian Gulf, Gulf of Oman, and Arabian Sea. American carriers in the Arabian Sea, destroyers near Hormuz, and Iranian missiles on alert. The region is now locked in a high-stakes standoff where miscalculation could trigger a conflict far larger than either side publicly claims to want. Now, on this issue, I am joined by Lieutenant General Shaukin Chauhan and Ambassador Deepak Vora. Thank you so much, both of you, for joining me. Ambassador Vora, your opening comments. Do you think that American strike is possible?
Well, thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. Always a pleasure to be with you on your amazing channel. You have General Shaukin Chauhan. You don't need me. I'm going to have my dinner. Goodbye. He's able to handle all your questions on his own. All right. Let me put it to you like this. I've been 20 years in that area. You have said it so brilliantly, sir, that what Trump wants is 1, 2, and 3. Do you think Trump really cares? I'm only not talking about America as America. Let's assume that no other country in the world exists. Do you think America really cares if Iran builds a nuclear bomb, if it shoots 50,000 of its protesters, if it builds missiles which can't reach the United States? No, he doesn't care. What he cares about is Israel. That is the bottom line, because Iran is sworn to the obliteration of every Jew in the world, the destruction of Israel, and that he will not accept, because I've served in the United States. I go every year. The Jewish lobby is very, very powerful. So it's really to protect Israel that he's doing what he's doing. And the Israeli Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu has constantly said that Iran's nuclear program is an existential threat. Now, if we take all that into consideration, you'll understand that this massive hundreds of millions of dollars have been spent, sir, in these armadas going into the Arabian Sea and into the Gulf and so on. And that's not to carry out joint exercises with the Iranian military. They are there to clobber these guys, and Trump will do it. He has nothing to lose, except that he will, he'll spend money, which he doesn't care. He's going to smash them. He's going to take control of whatever oil is produced over there. He will effect regime change. You will see this coming in the next 48 to 72 hours. He's determined to do it. Otherwise, his credibility will be minus.
Okay. General Chauhan okay, let me put it this way. Is there a difference between Venezuela and Iran? Is it possible to do a Caracas in Tehran, sir?
Good evening, Kartikeya. Such a pleasure to be with you, and always such an honor to be with the same panel as Ambassador. Thank you so much for calling me. Kartikeya, there are two very major differences that exist between Iran and Venezuela. Firstly, is the leadership. The U.S. had a clear idea of where President Nicolas Maduro would be, and the guard was fragmented and available for this operation. As far as Iran is concerned, this is impossible. Firstly, you have the IRGC, that is the Iran Republican Guard, extremely competent, almost a lakh strong, and at the present moment, Ayatollah Khamenei, as well as the senior leaders, are already underground in unknown places. So it's almost impossible to do a regime change. As far as surgical strike on Iran to pick up the leadership is concerned, it's impossible. What might be possible is a limited strike, and what might be possible is the ability to change the loyalty of certain high figures in the Iran Republican Guard regime. That might have been done, that might have been spoken, and that might undergo a huge change the moment America decides to strike Iran. But the idea is that whatever they do, will they be able to change Iran's hatred of Israel? Will they be able to decapacitate its ballistic force? Will they be able to stop their nuclear weapons? And will they be able to prevent Iran's support to the Houthis or the Hamas or the Hezbollah? So, all in all, Kartikeya, whatever you do, it doesn't look as if any one of these issues will be successful.
Okay, let me ask. Let me put this question differently. Last time, when they hit Iran, they moved B-2 bombers, they moved logistic supplies. This time when they went for a change in Venezuela, they moved an entire aircraft carrier. Going by the deployment of the military, sir, let's follow the military. What do you make of it? Why have they deployed Abraham Lincoln? They have deployed 3 destroyers. They have deployed jets in Jordan. They have deployed THAAD and Patriot systems in Al Udeid airport. What is this deployment telling you, sir?
Firstly, let's talk about the THAAD and patriot system. They are both defensive systems, uh, established to prevent and to block the Iranian missiles that are likely to, start the moment the US carries out an airstrike on Iran. The Iranians would definitely launch their ballistic missiles. There's no doubt about it. And the hard and the Patriot missiles are made for that. So it's a defensive system. As far as the deployment of Abraham Lincoln is concerned, as far as the deployment of jets are concerned, as far as the deployment of all these forces are concerned, and you have mentioned them very clearly, uh, you know, uh, in what you said, in Jordan, in Bahrain, in Qatar, in the Indian Ocean, these people are there. But where are the combat troops? There is a fleet, but where are the combat troops? So if there are no combat troops, all that there are special forces, and all that they've got threatening them is with forced precision strikes and hope that these would lead to a regime change. These are the issues that they can do. I don't think President Trump is in a mood to bring about any kind of boots on the ground to change, to carry out a protracted war against Iran. But that's always the danger. Can he control the end point? Does he have the ability to prevent the end point from being reached, but prevent a prolonged war? You remember 4 years ago we were discussing the Ukraine crisis and Russia went in, and we talked of the same issue that if it doesn't end quickly, then it just carries on. So the issue about wars or issue about surgical strikes is that unless you plan for the end point, you're always going to land up in trouble. And America doesn't want to do another Iraq.
Okay.
It doesn't want to carry out troops and continue this deployment for too long.